Early on in my coming out process, I at one point had thought, what about the idea of gay people, contra dancing, square dancing? Wow, wouldn't that be amazing? And I thought, nah, never happened. Little did I know. Dancing is not a static thing any more than our language, the way we dress, the way we act toward one another. In order for dancing to be relevant, it does change.
All contra dances start with a basic, usually 20 to 30 minute introductory lesson.
You can be a beginner and attend a contra dance, learn the figures, join in and become a part of the community really quickly.
Contra dancing is a form of social dance where you and a partner together interact with another couple, go through a series of prescribed figures, and then move on to another couple and do the same thing over and over and over. You're lined up in long lines.
That encourages the feeling that we're all dancing with each other.
I actually have joked that for me, contra dancing is like a series of 30-second love affairs.
I relate to you very closely for a moment, and then I get to go to somebody else before I've run out of my ability to relate for any length of time.
When the whole hall is working together, you feel it. And as a caller on stage, I feel it, and the dancers certainly feel it. The hall breathing together.
Gender-free contra dancing is contra dancing where they don't call the two roles lady and gent, but they use other terms. The most common one is to use band for people who are wearing bands, and bears for people whose arms are bare.
If you're gay, if you're straight, if you're lesbian, if you're bi, if you're trans, queer, questioning, intersex, asexual, whatever, you are welcome in our community.
This came from a felt need. This was built and grown out of, we want to be together within our community and contra dance.
Everyone that comes here, I hope, feels really comfortable being exactly who they are when they're here. And I know that they can't in many ways in their regular life. So to couple that with total acceptance from everyone around you, what a powerful punch that you can take with you.
It's our own little world for a while.
You walk in and you know what their mission statement is. It's put on by this community, for our community, but we welcome anybody who comes.
I get to walk down the path in that culture. I get to go down to the lake and sit by the lake in that culture. I get to go back to the dorm and chat in the culture. I get to go have a meal in that culture. So it's a bigger world of that subculture.
If I've helped somebody who's struggling with gender identity or being gay and can help bring them to a place where they can just have fun being themselves, then I feel like I've made a contribution.
You could be any level and have fun at that dance camp.
We always have live music and I get great inspiration from that. What I find is when the music and the dance goes into flow, that this could be my favorite form of meditation.
You get into the flow, and once everyone's got it, it's just wonderful.
I feel like contra dancing is, part antidepressant and part community and part physical activity.
What makes coming into gender-free dancing so comfortable for me has been that comfort with dancing with the whole community. Without gendered labels in the dancing, we're all dancing with each other.
There are folks, particularly men, who are still not comfortable dancing with men. For some of them, they've just never thought about it. They're not comfortable. What does this mean? Really, it doesn't mean anything. It just means you're dancing with someone. It means you're extending yourself to another person.
Regardless of what my romantic history is or like who I'm with now, I want to leave the lid off of the definition of who I am.
I certainly see myself dancing for a while, and so if need be, I hope to bring more people to the dances because I'd like to keep them going.
It's amazing. I work at a gay-friendly church where we welcome everyone, and I go to the gay contra dance. I think the world has changed in a way, but I think it's good that we still have our community as well.
There's less a pressing need maybe for this sort of thing, but it's still pretty nifty. And it's a lovely community, and that, I think, carries a lot of it just on its own.
As I've gotten older and I've watched our community change and I've kind of seen where people are going, I feel it has multiple purposes. It still has the ability of helping people to just kind of stop for a while, come to a different place, connect with the best part of themselves, and to help share that joy with each other in a room where you can have wonderful movement, great music, a lot of smiles, great conversations, and the chance to form friendships that are long-lasting.